8 harmful habits to avoid if you want better sleep. Getting a good night's sleep is essential for your overall health and well-being. Unfortunately, many of us don't get enough sleep, which can have a number of negative consequences. Here are 8 harmful habits that can prevent you from getting a good night's sleep. 1. Watching television or using electronic devices in bed. 2. Eating too much caffeine before bed. 3. Exercising too close to bedtime. 4. Smoking cigarettes or using other tobacco products in bed. 5. Drinking alcohol before bed. 6. Talking on the phone in bed. 7. Keeping a light on in the room. 8. Keeping a window open. By avoiding these habits, you'll be on your way to a better night's sleep. In this video we will discuss each of these habits in more detail and provide you with tips on how to avoid them. We will also discuss the benefits of getting a good night's sleep and provide you with some tips on how to get the most out of your sleep. Finally, we will offer you some helpful resources that will help you achieve better sleep. Taking the time to watch this video and follow the advice herein will be worth your time and effort. 1. Sleeping in on weekends. Many people believe that sleeping in on weekends is the key to a good night's sleep. Unfortunately, this is not the case. Sleeping in on weekends disrupts your natural sleep rhythm and can actually lead to a number of problems, including poor sleep quality, more stress, and more anxiety. Instead of sleeping in on weekends, try to get a good night's sleep every night. This means winding down for at least 30 minutes before bed and avoiding any screens or electronic devices in the bedroom. If you find it difficult to get a good night's sleep on weekdays, make sure to schedule regular bedtime rituals to help you get into a good sleep pattern. These might include reading a book before bed, listening to calming music, or taking a hot bath. 2. Fidgeting before bed. It's no secret that being a restless sleeper can have negative consequences on our health, both mentally and physically. Here are 8 habits to avoid if you want to get a good night's sleep. 1. Fidgeting. One of the most common habits that leads to restless sleep is fidgeting. We can't help but move around when we're trying to fall asleep, but this can actually keep us from getting comfortable. Instead, try relaxing your whole body and focusing on your breath. 2. Watching TV or working on the laptop in bed. Not only is this disruptive to sleep, but it's also a major source of light exposure in the evening. This can disrupt your natural sleep rhythm and make it harder to fall asleep. 3. Drinking alcohol before bed. Alcohol can cause you to feel sleepy and calm, which can be great for relaxation, but it's also a major no-no when it comes to sleep. Not only will drinking alcohol before bed keep you up later, it can also lead to disrupted sleep patterns and even alcohol dependence. 4. Smoking. Smoking cigarettes and other forms of smoking can have a major impact on your sleep. Not only are cigarettes a major no-no before bed, but they also increase your risk of having difficulty breathing and snoring. 5. Eating spicy foods. Eating too many spicy foods before bed can lead to restless sleep. This is because spicy foods stimulate the brain and increase your heart rate, both of which can make it harder to get to sleep. 6. Over-exercising. People who exercise regularly tend to sleep better, but there's a caveat: exercise should be done before bedtime to avoid disrupting your sleep. If you exercise in the morning, make sure to schedule some downtime afterwards for sleep. 7. Having a generally high stress level. It's no secret that people with high levels of stress tend to have more difficulty sleeping. And one of the main culprits for high levels of stress is chronic stress. 8. Not getting enough sunlight. Getting enough sunlight is essential for a good night's sleep, and the best way to make sure you're getting enough sunlight is to get out in the sunlight during the day. 3. Watching television in bed. Television watching in bed is one of the most common habits that many people engage in. It's easy to relax and fall asleep after watching your favorite show, but there are some dangers that come with it. Studies have shown that watching television in bed causes problems with the quality and quantity of sleep. It causes people to sleep for shorter periods of time and to have a harder time falling asleep. It also leads to a decreased quality of sleep. If you want to get a good night's sleep, it's important to avoid watching television in bed. Instead, try reading a book or taking a nap. 4. Checking email in bed. Email check-ins during the night not only disrupt your sleep, but they can also be counterproductive. Checking email in bed not only wakes you up, but it also keeps you from getting the quality sleep you need to be productive the next day. When you check email in bed, you're more likely to feel stressed and anxious. Instead, try to set aside specific times each day to check your email. This will help you stay focused and productive. 5. Drinking caffeine in the evening. People who drink caffeine in the evening often struggle to fall asleep. In fact, drinking caffeine at night can actually disrupt your sleep cycle and lead to poor sleep. Studies have shown that people who drink caffeine in the evening are more likely to have restless sleep, and they also have a harder time getting to sleep. This is because caffeine works as a stimulant and can keep you awake. If you're struggling to get to sleep, limit your caffeine intake in the evening. Stick to drinking water, black tea, or coffee. If you do need to drink caffeine, try to drink it before bedtime. This will help you to relax and get to sleep. 6. Eating noisy foods in the evening. If you're like most people, you probably eat some noisy foods in the evening. This can be anything from crunching on some crisps while you watch TV to having a late-night meal with your family. The reason why these foods are so noisy is because they cause your body to work harder to digest them. This can lead to a feeling of being tired the next day, which is why it's important to avoid them if you want to get a good night's sleep. Instead, try eating some quiet foods in the evening. This could be some fruit or a light salad. This will allow your body to rest and you'll be able to get a good night's sleep. 7. Keeping a busy schedule in the evening. If you're anything like me, you're always running around after work. You're trying to make it to your gym or dinner with friends, and then you're trying to hit the hay by 9 p.m. so you can get up early for work the next day. Unfortunately, this isn't the best way to get a good night's sleep. Here are 8 harmful habits you should avoid if you want better sleep. 1. Working late. This might seem like the best way to get ahead, but it actually has negative consequences for your sleep. Working late leads to a disrupted sleep cycle, which can lead to fatigue and trouble concentrating the next day. 2. Watching television in bed. TV is known to disrupt sleep, and it's especially tough on the brain because it emits light waves. 3. Checking email and social media in bed. Not only is this disruptive, but it also leads to falling asleep later. 4. Eating late at night. Food in the evening leads to a hormonal response that can disturb your sleep. 5. Having a lot of caffeine in the evening. Caffeine is a stimulant, and as such, it can disrupt your sleep. 6. Smoking. Smoking cigarettes has been shown to disturb sleep, and it's also been linked to other health problems. 7. Exercising right before bed. Exercising right before bed can lead to restless sleep. 8. Having a partner who snores. Studies have shown that people who snore have a harder time falling asleep. 8. Bringing pets into the bedroom. If you're like most people, getting a good night's sleep is important to you. Unfortunately, many of the habits we engage in during the day can have a negative impact on our sleep at night. Here are 8 of the most common habits that can keep you up at night. 1. Bringing pets into the bedroom. While some people may feel that their pet is a necessary part of the family, bringing pets into the bedroom can disrupt your sleep. This is because pets often make noise and can wake you up during the night. 2. Watching television in bed. Watching television in bed can also disrupt your sleep. This is because the bright light from the screen can keep you awake. 3. Working on the computer in bed. Working on the computer in bed can also keep you up at night. This is because the bright light from the computer screen can irritate your eyes and keep you from falling asleep. 4. Eating late at night. Eating late at night can also keep you up at night. This is because eating late in the evening can cause your body to release the hormone ghrelin, which can lead to hunger the next morning. 5. Drinking alcohol in bed. Drinking alcohol in bed can also keep you up at night. This is because alcohol is a stimulant and it can increase your heart rate and blood pressure. 6. Smoking in bed. Smoking in bed can also keep you up at night. This is because smoking cigarettes can increase your levels of caffeine, which can keep you up at night. 7. Using electronic devices in bed. Using electronic devices in bed can also keep you up at night. This is because electronic devices emit blue light, which can disrupt your sleep. 8. Keeping a light on in the bedroom. Keeping a light on in the bedroom can also keep you up at night. This is because light exposure disrupts the sleep-wake cycle. 9. Neglecting to wind down at the end of the day. If you're anything like me, you're always working and never have time to wind down. But if you want to have better sleep, you need to take some time for yourself at the end of the day. Think about it. When you're trying to fall asleep, your brain is firing on all cylinders. But when you're constantly working, your brain is basically doing a lot of work all at once. This can lead to anxiety, stress, and even insomnia. To make sure that you're getting the most rest possible, make sure to take some time for yourself at the end of the day. This could be reading a book, taking a hot bath, or just sitting in silence. 10. Overindulging in the morning. There are many harmful habits that can lead to a poor night's sleep, but one of the most common is overindulging in the morning. Particularly if you're someone who likes their breakfast to start the day, this can be problematic. Foods that are high in sugar and caffeine can lead to a lot of stress and make it difficult to get to sleep. If you're having trouble sleeping, try to avoid foods that are high in sugar and caffeine in the morning. Instead, have a healthy breakfast that includes some protein and fiber. This will help you to stay calm and relaxed all morning and allow you to get to sleep easier at night. We hope you enjoyed our video about how to get better sleep. Many people struggle to get a good night's sleep, but there are some simple things that you can do to improve your sleep habits and enjoy a better sleep. By following these tips, you will find that your sleep is better and you will be more alert during the day. We would love to hear about your experience with these tips, so please feel free to share in the comments. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.